charging with the sun. I know my eyes are glowing, yeah, but yeah, just get the position. I was in the position to give a message, so I'm gonna just give it anyways. I want to talk about my something that happened along my story. While waking up. I don't have a title for this video, but this is it right now. We, the chosen ones, right? We, the awakened people. We, the people who see this matrix for what it really is. We, the people who have been targeted. We, the individuals who have a third eye, rather, or a sense of, rebellion, right, from the indoctrination of society. Most of us, right, before we were born on this planet, right, or even at the time we were born, this is my personal belief, right? You're tuning into my mind and my opinion right now, okay? So now, most of us, when we were born, I believe that our birth certificates, right? Listen, even the poorest of people have a birth certificate. In a country where, or in a world where they don't care if you die, but then they care if you're born. Be a businessman, be a smart person, be an entrepreneur, be a smart person, and ask yourself that question. Just put yourself in my shoes for a second. What am I trying to say? That means there's something that they're trying to check about you, right? If they don't care where you die, if they don't care if they can just, if they don't really give a fuck about what you eat and give a fuck about, why do they care so much? Oh, let's help him like give birth to his child. Why do you think the childbearing like system is so good? Or rather, good is not the word, please don't get me wrong, because it's fucking evil. Why do you think it's so, organized? It's organized so that they don't lose count of knowing who is who. When we're born, why the hell do we all get birth certificates? Somebody answer my question. Now, you might think it's also I know when I was born, sure. But to be honest with you, I think, look, I'm an astrologer as well, right? So I'm deep in this thing right now. So I understand, I've seen a lot of secrets about astrology. Through astrology, you can know people's futures. You can know your destiny, right? You can know your destiny. And it goes deep. Right? This is just beyond, when you read the natal chart, sure, and then you can read more things about your natal charts, like, I don't know, like the conjunctions. If you know how to read the conjunctions, the sextiles, the trines, all these many things, right? We, in the coordination of your planets and so on and so forth, right? You can find your destiny by knowing your Jupiter, by knowing your North Node, by knowing even your Sun. Like, you can find your destiny, and this is very important. And this is what they do. This is what I feel, right? This is like how I feel, right? And I like to listen to my spirit when my spirit talks to me, right? Most of the time, anytime I pick up my phone, right, and I'm really just talking, there's obviously like a spiritual connection behind the conversation, and what I mean is that I'm backed up because I'm speaking from truth, okay? And my spirit dwells in truth. But listen, I feel, because even down here is the same thing, right? In Africa, so you're born, you're given a birth certificate, right? That certificate, they give you a copy, they take one, right? Why did you need my birth certificate? Why is it that there's so many people out there who, like, okay, look at it. They draw astrology on you, figure out what you are meant to become, who you are meant to be, right? And know who they put in your life. This just leads me, this is a preamble to what I want to say now. In my life, now what I believe is all of us chosen ones, we have, like, they knew who we are when we were born, so they have pre-planned certain type of, let me say, the matrix has planned like algorithms, okay? I'm sorry about the light. This is what you get when you're made of pure light, you feel me? Now the matrix has planned algorithms, okay, to so it's like, it's funny how all of us, like, it kind of seemed like we are going through like the same type of thing. Have you realized? Like, okay, when I started like my spiritual awakening, the spiritual YouTuber that I used to that said something that resonated with me was Enoch, right? Enoch, the freestyle prince. He made me realize a bunch of stuff, right? Alongside a lot of other YouTubers, right? Because I didn't do this alone. Like, I needed people to actually get me up. So now, what I mean is, it's like everybody is like, it's like the Matrix is using the same type of system. It's like the same type of, they place a certain friend in your life that kind of is maybe meant to be like your best friend, and then, like, this friend is too damn good to be true, and it's like, this person is like, this person positions the person self in your life like you're the most important person, and in reality that person is just a fucking agent. that doesn't even know they're an agent. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Damn, Ra, you bright, Ra. Like, okay. I'm just joking, but yeah. So they just place someone like that in your life, and certain people, to be specific, as long as you're living in the matrix, you're not even gonna know, because like it's the illusion is too pure. But where you're gonna figure this out is where you start to wake up, and then you realize that they start to glitch, they start to malfunction, right? They can't wake up anymore, they can't like keep up to you, and they still try to use old tactics. Like, they can't evolve, they don't understand love, they don't understand spirituality. Anyways, look, this is just what I'm trying to say in essence, right? There's certain people in your life right now that you think that that are holding back your ascension, right? And then you think that these people are really there to help you, but then they know who you are, and then they have come with the perfect illusion, and knowing fully well who you are. For example, maybe you have this is my thoughts again, maybe your I don't know, has something to do with your zodiac, your astrological chart, and then that particular thing makes you very welcoming and very forgiving, and then they pray on that. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like understanding the science of how do I fuck with this nigga and know that I'll get away with it. This is just kind of how it was like for me, right? So it's like, after I woke up, bro, I had to cut out of everybody. I don't have friends in my vicinity no more, because there's old friends who actually want to come chill with me, but like, I can't explain to them why. You have to understand, and if you can't understand, I'm sorry. What happened is this is what I call psychological isolation. I did a psychological isolation for myself, all right, and I did this is the best thing ever. But then a bunch of people, there was someone who asked me what's up, and I told the person, yo, this is what I'm doing, right? I told the person this is what I'm doing. The person like, nah, this particular individual I know is speaking some shit about me. I've been hearing word, but like, it's not important, because that's all matrix related. That will only move me if I'm still third dimensionally governed. Yeah, so they know us, they know who we are, right? So it's important for us to understand that this matrix, rather, not this earth, this matrix is they it's like, okay, computer, in a computerized way, let me just summarize it on this note. It's like they have algorithms that are prepared for the chosen people, right? It's an algorithm of deception. But it's like, so when 1, 2, 3, 4 people figure out the tactics, right, and then we talk about our story, you realize everybody's story is almost like the same damn thing. Then it's like we are all mirrors. Like, when someone is telling when someone tells you like we are all one, it goes deeper than what you think. We are actually all one. Remember, that's God up there. That's God is expressing different consciousness of what God is. All right, so it's like, but then at the end of the day, it's like, there's something called the spiritual realm. So if you need to understand that the spiritual realm is what these entities have tried to use for them to, the spiritual realm is a computer. That's the algorithm, the system, right? So for you to be that crafty, for you to be what's the word, for you to be for it to be that reiterative in such a repetitive manner, it's just for the simple fact that the spiritual realm is like a spiritual algorithm, right? That certain targeted spirits, they had targeted certain spirits, which was us, and then in the spiritual realm, what is happening is probably like the same type of thing, but it's just manifesting different ways, because our different realities have different just different type of realities. But at the end of the day, all I'm saying is it's the same thing. We're going through the same kind of thing. All right, so there might be someone around your life that is too good to be true. Look, I'm telling you, ordinary eyes may not exactly give you the answer you need, right? This is why I'm giving my shout out to Enoch once more. This was deep, right? Ordinary eyes are not easy for you to use to see. And when I mean, so you might want to ask, how do I transcend like using ordinary eyes? Well, you just need to keep raising your vibration, eating healthy. I always say this in all my videos because this is like a big trick. eat healthy, and transmute your energy, so that eventually you will raise up to the vibration where this thing is light versus light, or light versus darkness. It's a light war, right? So the lighter, if I bring a torch and if I on my lighter in my room and it's dark, everywhere is gonna show light. But if I bring darkness, a small darkness, it can't thrive. All right, you get me? So all you need to do is raise your vibration. So spiritually, you get you become you rise up in light. All right, you rise up in the light, so that you overshine these people, or these entities that are hacking these individuals due to their low vibrational states of being. Do you get me? So it's like a computerized thing, right? So these individuals that you love, these individuals, like, for the fact that they are not they don't even have empathy, or they've probably forgotten their souls. Okay, it's possible for you to forget your soul, more like your soul to leave you due to your lifestyle. So now they are just like running vessels. So these entities come, and these entities, like I said, in the spiritual realm, is one algorithm. So they now try to use the craftiness of that person as relating to your relationship with that person, to make that algorithm manifest in this reality in a way that can be a deception or an illusion that can fuck you up. You get me? But that's why it all makes some sense. So yeah, what is being said, that's all I want to say about this one. You can never tell. But it's a great, I just got this information just by chilling here. I love the sun so much, but you can never tell. And yeah, please keep raising your vibrations. All right, that is your only power. I can't stress this enough. This is my purpose on this planet. All right, my purpose is to come and sweet talk y'all into understanding your divinity. All right, real. I don't need nothing else. Like, the Father is going to pay me for all I'm doing. I don't even worry about that, right? Because this is not even that's not the problem, right? I enjoy this, all right? I enjoy talking to you, right? A lot of people have asked me, how do you always talk? I'm a Virgo, baby, right? The talk don't finish. Mercury is supporting me every time, all right? The Houthi is supporting me every time. I don't finish, right? I'm the planet of intellectual wisdom, communication. Anyway, so find your planet. I don't know what you're good at, but I figured out what I'm good at, and that is why I'm able to just talk and at length, So yeah, that's it, family. Stay protected, stay safe, right? They're trying to hold us back, but they can't do it anymore. We're gonna win because we are the light. You are chosen, we are chosen, right? Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Don't allow anybody come into your life to make you feel like you need them. You don't need them. You are given the gift, all the things you need to survive in this reality, because the Father knows your mission. You are here on a mission, so you're given everything you need to carry out your particular mission. Find your mission, all right? Find your mission and just keep walking in it. And I tell you something about working in your purpose, right? Remember this, everything is written already. So for it to be, for your astral sign, your astrological sign should be a proof for you that everything is really written actually. But then, like, so when you know that, when you're working in your purpose, I'm telling you this fact, when you're working in your purpose, like, maybe if anything negative happens to you, which often won't even happen, but if anything happens to you, you need to understand that that's probably like that's like a lesson you have to pick. There's a spiritual meaning behind. So, like, when you're working in your purpose, a lot of things happen in your life. You can now start to read the spiritual meanings behind them, as compared to when you're just running on autopilot and then things just happen and you're like, you get me? So it's like, life is clear, and I cannot define this kind of clarity with words, right? Only people who are woke like me, only people who have, who have this state of consciousness, or who have transcended this state of consciousness, understand this particular vibration that I'm speaking now. All right, family. So with all this being said, don't let anybody listen. There's a reason why I'm putting out this video. There's a reason why this particular message, I'm bringing this message out now. This might be you. Do not let anybody use psychological manipulation to put that person's self above you. They can't, right? They can't. If you also notice you're trying to get something done, right? Like in my situation, there's a couple people I used to, rely on a lot, and it kind of got me fucked up, because like it kind of put me in a state of lack and dependence. So if you know that if you know like there's someone who, like right now the person has positioned themselves in your life in a way that like you need them, but then this is gonna be hard, and if you need time, okay, fine, but like eventually that first person that your instincts probably told you about right now might be that person. Will most likely be that person. You see that first thing that comes to your mind? This matrix has taught you how to block out that first instinct, but that first instinct is one of the most important instincts, right? Sometimes when you think maybe the first instinct, the second one, but most of this, just write it down. Sometimes I just leave it and just say, why did this particular name come to my heart? You need to know. Look, listen, we have been trained to not pay attention to our guts. Obviously, that's because we've been eating shit. And remember, if you're eating rubbish, your guts is not going to be able to tell you things, all right? Your gut is what's connected to. Your gut is like your solar plexus's house, all right? So your solar plexus works based upon, look at it this way, it's like the sun, the atmosphere. The sun has to do with your solar plexus. So when your gut is properly fed, now it's like the atmosphere is in your favor. Let me just say, for example, so it's like for the fact that this other individual depends on the sun to exist, and I depend on the sun, and I'm eating healthy, and the sun is more in my favor, I can manipulate the plane of forces more to tell me intuitively, right, what this person is. Maybe this person is bad for me. So when I'm around this person, like, I just start to get, this person is bad for you, stay away from this person, don't go close to this person, like, or like, don't associate with this person. This person is trying to fuck you up. And yo, that shit has to January till now. I don't even listen to people again. I only trust the source, and that is my intuition. Look here, this is the food I just finished eating, right? This African salad. I know this doesn't look too organized, but look, I eat this kind of stuff because this helps my intuition. So I don't need anybody to govern me. This is why your government came. They came to govern you, give you fake food so that you can act stupid and crazy, and then they can have a reason, a justifiable reason to govern you, right? I don't need nobody governing me, man. My life is cool, right? You get me? I'm cool. You get me? I'm not money hungry, right? I know I'm going to get a whole lot of money. My Jupiter is in Aquarius. Anyways, you don't need to know that information. But yeah, with all this being said, family, I know you're still expecting me to draw the natal chart. Look, fam, I want the video on natal chart that I'm gonna bring out has to be the greatest video on natal chart ever on YouTube. You feel me? So I'm gonna have that done, and I'm gonna come through for y'all. You feel me? I know a lot of you have been counting on me to help you with the natal chart thing, but I have that in mind. Okay, I don't just want to rush anything. But anyways, with all this being said, family, trust your instincts, but then, trust your gut. But before you trust your gut, you need to cleanse it and feed it with what is right, all right? Because there's someone there that has been set there by this illusion to fuck you up. And then with all this being said, I love you. Take care of yourself. Your vibration is your only power. Eat healthy, love always, and be more electromagnetically in tune. Love is the key, because when you're in love, you are connected with the universe. And then when you eat right, your gut can help you. So now your brain can now function properly. Okay, family, with all this being said, you're now multi-dimensional.